Hi kids! Our lesson for today is about squares and rectangles. All of us already know the square and rectangle shapes, right? What are the properties of squares and rectangles? Let us start with the squares first. Squares have all sides that are equal. Also, opposite sides of the squares are parallel. And of course, all angles are right angles. In the rectangles, not all sides are equal, but the opposite sides are equal. The same with the square, opposite sides are parallel. And all the angles are right angles. Is a square a rectangle? Yes, it is. A square is a rectangle. But the rectangle is not a square. Why? Let's try to put a square here. As you can see, opposite sides of the squares are equal. So we can say that the square is also a rectangle. But we cannot call a rectangle as a square because the property of a square is all sides are equal. But for the rectangle, opposite sides are equal. I have here an example of a square. We know that this is a square because we see that all the sides have one line, which means all of the sides are equal. Since we know that AD is 6 centimeters, therefore AD is also 6 centimeters. Because as we said in the property of square, all of the sides are equal. So therefore, BC is also 6 centimeters and CD is 6 centimeters. Now this is a rectangle. We have here 13 centimeters for PQ and then QR is 2 centimeters. Since we know that this is rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Therefore, PS, which is this one, is also 2 centimeters because this is 2 centimeters. SR, which is this side, is 13 centimeters since PQ is 13 centimeters. Now let's find the unknown angles. One of the properties of the square or rectangle is that all of the angles are right angle. So since it is right angle, we know that this is 90 degrees. This is also 90 degrees. And of course, this is 90 degrees. We are going to find angle A, this angle. Since this is 90 degrees and you already have here 30 degrees, how are we going to find angle A? So what are we going to do? To find angle A, we just have to subtract this 30 degrees from 90 degrees. So 90 minus 30, angle A is equal to 60 degrees. Let us have this example. We have here a square ABCD. Again, property of the square, all the angles are 90 degrees or right angle. So we know that this is 90 degrees. How are we going to find angle A? This is angle A. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we can add 28 degrees and 45 degrees and then subtract it from 90 degrees. So angle A will be equal to 90 degrees minus the answer or the sum of 28 plus 45. Then 28 plus 45 is 73. So we're going to subtract this from 90 degrees. 90 minus 73 degrees will be equal to 17 degrees. Therefore, angle A is 17 degrees. There's another way that we can find angle A. We just have to subtract 90 minus 28 minus 45. And we will get the same answer, which is 17. How about this example? Let's find angle A, angle B, and angle C. By just looking at this figure, we already know what is angle A. So angle A is equal to 90 degrees. We can see that this is a right angle, and we know that all the angles inside the rectangle are right angles. Therefore, angle A is 90 degrees. How about angle B? For angle B, we know that the whole thing in here is 90 degrees and it was divided by 2. One part is 32 degrees. What is now the angle B? What are we going to do? So we just have to subtract it from 90 degrees. So therefore, angle B is equal to 90 minus 32. What is 90 minus 32? Angle B is equal to 58 degrees. Therefore, this is 58 degrees. How about angle C? So again, to find angle C, we just have to subtract it from 90 degrees. So angle C is equal to 90 minus 48. 90 minus 48 is 42. Therefore, angle C is equal to 42 degrees. I hope you learned something from Teacher Awit. Till next time!